It's Friday. That means it's time for a brand new, all new, in or out, pun intended, here on Enravio.com. I have some new people joining the show today I'm really excited to tell you about. Not Martha Stewart, I promise, but we're going to be getting to her later. I have Terri Johnson in studio today, our new entertainment correspondent. We're going to be breaking down the Oscars and salacious epic entertainment news as usual. So stay tuned, she's coming up next. What a weird week it's been here in New York. Beyond freezing is not even a tip of the iceberg, pun intended, on how cold it is in this frickin' state. I can't even imagine anybody else dealing with this weather all the time. Like Sarah Palin up in Alaska, enjoy Russia's view, because this is just too much. And you people in LA were complaining because the weather got down to 60 degrees and you were wearing your scarves and your stupid Ugg boots. You guys are nuts. Come to New York, go walk down Fifth Avenue and do all your shopping here in the freezing temperatures in Rodeo Drive, and then you will need a scarf. Anyway, sorry, I had to do a rant. I've been freezing, as you can see, my tits are frozen. I can't deal with this cold anymore. When is spring coming? Like, does anyone remember, did the groundhog see his shadow? Is spring coming? Is it, like, are we doing more winter? This weather needs to give up a little bit and give us some sunshine. It's been so overcast, it's depressing the heck out of me. Anyway, but to lighten up my Friday and get you ready for your weekend, let me tell you, I have so much dirt on the Kardashians coming up. I cannot wait to tell you about this. It's epic. There's no other word for it. Also, guys, as you know, and for our new viewers, I want to make sure you guys can interact and be a part of the show. That's the best part about Enravio.com. Next to me, there's a chat box. Be sure to log in. I can see your messages live. And me and Terri will be gladly answering your questions on there. Or tweet me at @OnlyMattMartin using hashtag pun intended. And I will be checking my tweets during the show. If you have a comment, a question, keep the hate mail to yourself. Be sure to tweet me using hashtag pun intended. Or you can email the show. It's talkshow at onlymattmartin.com. Email me about anything. If you have a show idea, you want to be a guest, you want somebody to be on the show. I want to know who you guys want to see. Ooh, quick plug, next week, Miss Tracy Braxton from WeTV's Braxton Family Values is going to be on the program, so be sure to tune in next week for her. I cannot wait to talk to her, especially about her evolving weaves this season. Every episode, she's got 14 hairstyles. I don't know how she keeps up. Anyway, so we got a big show. We're jam-packed. I can't wait to get it started. I can't wait to introduce you to Terri. So much fun coming up. Guys, stay tuned. You're watching In or Out, pun intended, here on Enravio.com.
Enravio.com. Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural.
And organic.
But strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Girls, 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 all have something to say. Some say their emotions get in the way. Some like them big, some like them skinny. Oh, girls, please come this way. We must unite, this is the place. You don't have to show your face. Girls, I'll be a lady of today. So say what you
Hey, this is your good buddies Bruce and Disco from The Glory Days Show, which can be seen every Sunday morning starting at 10 a.m. here in the East.
We have sports highlights, movie reviews, and celebrity interviews.
We have out-of-town correspondents, Timmy the Trotter giving us horse racing tips, and at the end of every show, Mr. B does a live song.
The Glory Days Show, found only on radio.com, broadcasting to the world. Catch us.
Hey, this is Gina Cotillo from The Gina Show. Come join us every Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for celebrity interviews, Reality Reel with Billy Charles, funny stories with Brian Kinnear, and much, much more. The Gina Show can be found only on InRadio.com, broadcasting to the world. So come and catch us. You
that music, though. I love my music. Don't you? Well, you're a big fan of music. Everybody meet Terri, our newest addition to Pun Intended. And you're going to be our little entertainment liaison. I like this. Are you excited?
I've been
All week.
all week.
Is your mic pack on?
This is going to be
There we
epic.
go, yes.
Am I on now?
Yes, you're
Okay.
on. We're good. So I pulled some great stories for us today to discuss. And you ready to just dive in?
Let's do it.
Okay. So that means it's time for entertainment news. Alrighty. So first up on the bill is my favorite black lady, Oprah. Now, I'm going to be nice, because people get nervous when you talk about the big O in many ways,
I don't
pun
get nervous.
intended.
I kind of get excited, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Okay. But now, as Oprah might just be the most generous person ever, it appears that this infamous car-giving celebrity has now moved on to clothing. And after Oprah was photographed for this Essence magazine cover that we're going to show everybody, one of her Twitter followers asked her for that dress. Pretty ballsy, if you ask me.
Oh my gosh.
It's a gorgeous dress.
Yeah, it really is. It's beautiful.
So here we go. Are you ready for this? Oprah said yes.
Get out, really.
Ready? Here's the tweets. We're going to read the tweets together. Okay, so somebody saw this cover, and Snow Baby Brandy at SnowBaby28 put, Oprah, you look beautiful in that Essence cover. Wow. Can I please have that dress? Because I know you won't wear it again. LOL. Love you. She answers back to this tweet and says, you're right. I'll probably never wear it again. Wait, go back to the other tweet, Mom. I'll probably never wear it again. Contact her assistant, and she's going to show her assistant this tweet. That was on February 14th, I believe. And then a week later comes the second tweet where the girl said, thank you so much. Received the beautiful dress. She's planning to wear it for a wedding whenever she finds a groom. But can you believe that? Oprah
No, I really
sent her
can't.
that dress.
No, I really can't. I should be so lucky.
I should be so lucky.
It should
Hey,
be like
Oprah.
Fashions by Omar, not Fashions by Oprah. But anyway, I mean, I couldn't help it.
Okay, Oprah.
But it was pretty.
Oh, but like, could you one? It was ballsy, and I'm probably sure that girl Snow Baby didn't even anticipate getting a response, let alone a probably $10,000 to $15,000 dress.
Easily. Oh, easily.
If it's
Easily.
for Oprah, I mean, come on.
Easily.
I mean, Oprah's underwear probably costs more than that dress. Well, everything's got to keep her in. But anyway, keeping in, oh my God, I'm loving my segues today. Keeping in, Lindsay Lohan's new reality show on OWN starts Sunday. And
It's happening out.
I cannot wait.
Really?
I can't wait. I seriously cannot wait. Because this Long Island native, even though she went braless in that lovely orange number, I would have wore a bra for Oprah. Even now, I would wear a bra for Oprah. But regardless, according to an insider, Lindsay feels like an idiot. She knows that the show won't put her in the best light, and that Oprah really did all she could to make her appear honest and real on camera. We've been trying to get sneak peeks of the episode, but it is so tightly wrapped. They're not doing any pre-screenings for press. Even Lindsay hasn't even seen the first episode. So that is nerve-wracking, if you ask me. And, you know, Oprah's got her on a very tight leash. Exactly.
She needs a
She's
drink.
shaking. She needs a drink.
Or two.
But she was on Jimmy Fallon this week. She decided to do Fallon because she's known him for a while and she trusts him. Because she did an appearance on SNL when she was 15.
Oh, I saw it.
So she trusts him. So is this the time for her to really prove she's not as much of a mess as she's going to make herself look like on the show? She's kind of freaking out. But the source that I got also said OWN has promised her a real reality show, but she did not think she would have as little control as she did. She isn't sure if this will help or hurt her even more. What do you think?
I think it will wind up hurting her.
I
She's
don't
going to wind
know.
up getting fired. We'll see on Star, people, all over the internet. It's going to ruin her.
I mean, I thought Oprah was going to be like her fairy godmother.
Yeah,
And,
don't
like,
think
help
so.
her.
I don't know. I don't know.
But you know
I don't
what?
think I'm going to watch.
I'm totally watching. Oh, I'm totally watching.
All right, maybe I will.
All right,
Maybe
so
I will.
that'll be
when
my
it's on
homework.
Netflix. I'll watch it.
Well, I don't even get OWN. I'm going to have to bootleg it. Anyway, but now, speaking of Lindsay doing Fallon, she did a great job on Fallon, and they did this epic skit. Did you happen to catch this? They were playing a card game, and basically they had two decks of cards, and whoever had the higher card, they got to throw water in each other's face. So this picture here, the very first card, Jimmy obviously got to throw water in Lindsay's face. Then after that, they proceeded until all of those cups that Lindsay has were empty because she kept winning. He was completely saturated by the end of the segment. I thought this was so funny, and I'm loving him as the Tonight Show host. What do you think?
I love him. I love him. I just saw him with Annette Bening, and they played the red solo tip cup thing.
Yeah.
You have to flip the cups, and they
Yeah,
were getting.
flip cup.
She was getting trashed. It was hysterical. It was epic.
I mean,
epic.
Epic.
It was epic.
I mean, he is just
It was
an
great.
all-around great guy.
Yeah,
He's
he was
a new
good.
dad. He's so funny. And I think he's going to do a phenomenal job with the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I do too.
I think he's going to preserve it the way it needs to be. And I mean, he did a great job in Late Night. And now, speaking of Late Night talk show host, Miss Chelsea Handler is in our news today because we might lose our only female late night host. Who is it? Eventually, Chelsea Handler doesn't think she wants to do the gig very much longer. She is quoted as saying this Monday, "There are only so many years where we can talk about Justin Bieber. I don't give a blank about Justin Bieber. I put my time in, and I don't care about him. I want great women working for me, and I want to shepherd their careers. I want a woman to take over my show so I don't have to do this stupid job anymore."
Oh wow.
That leads me to believe she's quitting.
It does, and I'm free. I mean,
Yeah.
I have karaoke Thursdays, but I'll try out. But really, I didn't know that.
And I know she just got this huge chunk of money to, I think she got a reported like $25 million from E for her show. So I guess she's going to finish out her contract and then that's it.
Yeah. Wow, what a shame.
Yeah. Well, I guess she's doing auditions already because Khloe Kardashian just did a stint as a temp host for one night. And during her opening monologue, she was mocking the tabloid rumors. Now, this was beyond genius. Okay, so as much as I love to hate the Kardashians, I'm obsessed with the Kardashians. It's sick.
I know. You love to hate them,
sick.
and you hate to love them. Mm-hmm.
And Khloe is my favorite, I think, because she comes off as the most real. But this is what she said, okay? Are you ready for this? "I know this might be shocking, but all the stories they print are 100% false. Probably the biggest rumor floating out there is that O.J. Simpson is my dad. Well, I really hope that's not the case because she blanked him once," was her opening line. I think that was a genius.
I'm with my mouth hanging open. I really am. And I'm not speechless often.
I think she's amazing. You know what? She could maybe. Well, what show was it? X Factor that she was hosting for 1 year. Was it X Factor with Mario Lopez?
I don't know. It was one of the reality ones.
It was one of those reality competition shows, and she looked awkward. She couldn't really hold the show or carry the show, in my opinion. And obviously they didn't have her back. But I think doing a show like Chelsea Handler, she would be pretty good at.
Yeah, possibly. And the ratings, anything with the Kardashians.
I know.
Should change.
But now
Should change.
this might change their ratings. Apparently, everybody knows that the Kardashians is a little bit fake, okay? But that house that they're always showing on Keeping Up with the Kardashians? You see this picture? Okay. You remember how they pan in and here's the house, right? It's not their house. It's completely fake. This is not their house. This boggles my mind. The exterior that's always flashed on the screen actually belongs to a non-famous person who is putting it up on the market, no less. This house, the real Jenner house, is actually 20 miles away from their actual home for security purposes. It is worth noting, though, as well, that the family's home appears very modern on the inside, but the house pictured is more rustic. I don't see a black and white marble staircase in that house. It just doesn't fit. And I just think it's hilarious that everyone still believes that that's their house.
Don't you feel kind of duped?
And what's the point?
Like insulted?
Like even on the Housewives, they showed their actual house.
We think.
Well, I know.
Okay.
Oh, I've been.
All right.
But that's their actual houses. I mean, the best part is when they go into bankruptcy and then they move into an apartment.
Well, look what they did for the Olympics, Matt. They put up those fake, did you see that all over Facebook and all over the web? They put up the fake fronts to make it look like they were actually painted canvases to make it look like the buildings were finished. And they weren't even
So
completed.
it was like a movie studio
They were
set.
actually movie studio, correct. So it's the same thing.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's true. Yep.
Now, I guess this works, for security reasons. Yeah, I can understand it. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the next story. Apparently, the Kardashians are getting robbed.
I heard.
So Kourtney's home was robbed of $50,000 cash. I wish I had $50,000 cash just laying in my house. Shortly after Khloe Kardashian's house was burglarized, and the reality show family is expecting to get hit again. Kourtney, God, you look good there. Anyway, money was taken from Kourtney's home reportedly around the same time that, ready? $250,000 worth of jewelry was taken from Khloe's house.
Wow.
And now police believe the two may be related and they're both inside jobs. The only person I would think that would be doing it is the crew.
Bruce. Bruce.
Absolutely.
Retaliation.
You know what? Bruce is probably like, I deserve a crown jeweled necklace.
Definitely. He's getting it somehow.
And now Kim is so paranoid that she's going to get robbed because, they're building their new house, her and Kanye, and they're both loaded, oodles and doodles of freaking dollars.
Can you imagine? Now, did they rob the real house that we've
I
never
don't
seen?
know.
Or did they rob the fake
knows,
house?
but-
And those poor people are homeless now and have nothing.
That would be epic. That would be epic. The family is now taking extra security measures. Every single one of their houses has a gate. And I know Kim walks around with 2 or 3 bodyguards to go to the bathroom to take a dump. So, I think she's pretty well protected. And Kanye ain't gonna let nobody mess with his broad. Anyway. All right, I'm over the Kardashians.
I've been over the Kardashians.
All right, we're gonna jump into a little bit of Oscar gossip.
Oh.
Okay, so my Jesus Christ superstar, Jared Leto. He is one sexy looking 40-year-old man.
I love Maria, but he's probably the only one that would make me go straight. No, not really. But no, he is like magnetic.
Yeah.
He's magnetic.
He's dreamy.
He really is. He really is.
And I love that he's stealing Sarah Jessica Parker's haircut. She's really got to run for her money right now.
I saw her on Ellen, and you're right.
Yeah, she was plugging her shoe on.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Anyway, well, he was asked on the red carpet about his good girlfriend, Jennifer Lawrence, who notably fell getting her Oscar last year. So he was asked by Access Hollywood if the latest Oscar fall was real, because she also this year fell out of the car.
Coming out of limo, right.
Okay, so his answer was, I'm starting to wonder if it's a bit of an act.
Oh.
I was like, snap.
Ouch.
Yeah. So I think he might be right. I think he might be onto something. I think she's doing this as a publicity stunt.
Do you think she needs that kind of publicity, though? That
I
I'm
think
a klutz,
she's young. How old is
and
this
I can't
girl?
walk in my
20 years
shoes.
old?
But really, she's been nominated how many times? She's
Twice now.
fabulous.
I have never seen a movie she's been in.
Really?
Bad gay.
Wasn't she in the one with the?
Yeah, Hunger Games.
Right. With the.
Hunger Games. I read the book in a day. I bet you a 5-year-old could read that book. But I mean,
Really? I want you to know. It makes you wonder. I don't know.
I don't know. And girls these days got to do something scandalous besides a sex tape to stay relevant.
I
But-
resemble that remark.
So what are you doing to stay relevant, darling?
We'll go there later.
So in lieu of Jared Leto winning his Oscar, first of all, I thought he looked amazing on the red
did.
carpet.
I loved his speech.
His speech just hit me. It
It
was
did.
touching.
It did.
And I thought it was really mature and put together and sophisticated. And on his website, jaredleto.com, he actually posted his speech. He retyped
did.
it out.
Did he?
And it seriously, even reading it, I can hear him saying it, and it was awesome. So if you want to remember his speech, I'm sure it's on YouTube. But to go to his website, you can read it there. But here's the headline: Jared Leto damages Oscar. Yes, he actually did that. In the words of Leto, okay, I'm quoting, "I was letting some of the people that I work with take pictures with the Oscar, and I was carrying it down the stairs, and boom, it hit against all the stairs, the railing, and I put a little nick in the back of it. So you know that's how it goes. It's already been lived in, as they say." He's had it for not even a week, and he's already got a cut in the back of its head. I would be like, oh my God.
What are they made out of?
Gold.
Are they really made out of gold?
Oh, they're
though?
legit gold.
They're not Kardashian fake gold?
No,
It's real gold?
No. It's not available at Sears.
It's not.
It's definitely not.
I don't know. I only have Emmys, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, those are, and those are just gorgeous, that shell. Excuse me. Hi, Julie in the chat box. I see you. You can type away.
It's Julian Sue, yeah.
Hi, guys. Okay, now, he bruised up his trophy, but nothing is better than John Travolta bruising up Idina Menzel. Let's say this again. Idina Menzel.
Yes.
How do you get Adele Mazubi?
Mazubi. Wasn't it something? It was. I can't. It was something like that.
It was Cluck.
It was amazing.
I have no idea. How do you
was.
do that?
It was. She handled it really gracefully.
She did. And she tells us, by the way, she was slated to be on the show. And with all this crazy attention she's getting now, her schedule is now bombarded. And if you didn't know, she was going to be on the show to promote her new musical, If Then, which just started this Wednesday on Broadway. But it debuted Wednesday night, and she was so happy and joking around during rehearsals all week. So she's totally rolling with it. And her Twitter following has shot up through the roof, and she's going to make a ton of money off of all this attention now. Meanwhile, John Travolta's beating himself up over the mess up, but Dina's play is sold out now for weeks to come. But the best part was, you know when you go to see a show, you get to play a bill, right?
Yeah.
And then they had the insert of if somebody's...
like me, I'm her understudy tonight.
Right. So when you're going to
She
be
couldn't
in it,
make it,
it'll
they
say,
called Terri.
you know, the role of so-and-so is going to be played by Terri
That's
Johnson
right,
tonight.
that's right.
So now what they did was ingenious. They put in the opening night, they put in the insert, and it says, the role of blah, blah, blah is now being played by Adele Dazeema, and it's a picture of Idina, and they made up this whole fake bio.
Oh, I think that's great.
I think
that's
was
awesome.
Epic.
I think that's
how
great.
do you top that?
That's great.
That, I think, is great. Absolutely.
Now I have to Google that, and I want to see it.
It's a great...
That would be great.
And somebody, I think... I found out about it on Twitter, so I think somebody, took a picture of it and tweeted it out, and then, from retweets and stuff, I ended up seeing it. But I was just like, that is ingenious.
He apparently, in all fairness, responded and said, I don't know what I was thinking. And by the way, they did rehearse. Everybody thought they don't
Oh,
rehearse.
yeah, that's
He
what I'm
rehearsed.
saying.
He did rehearse, and he admitted it. And he said, "I beat myself up all night, but all I could say is, let it go, let it go." And that's what he apparently tweeted, and he congratulated her. So he was humble, but I mean, usually like at karaoke, everybody
Yeah.
sings John Travolta songs.
Yes.
Nobody. I'm not singing Grease.
No.
Oh, I'm not singing Sandy.
I just want him
Yeah.
to come out of the closet already.
There.
Seriously, and everybody was not
I
even
agree.
just talking about the fact that he
I
screwed
agree.
up Adina's name.
I agree.
His bad wig, like his hair, it's like a box color hair.
Yeah, it wasn't like on right either.
No,
Something.
yeah. All right, what do we got in the chat here? We tuned in to hear about all of Terri's new. Oh, and they said something. Oh, your new vagina. Oh yes, we're going to be talking about your new vagina.
You gotta
Oh
love.
my God,
you
that's
gotta
a
love
great.
my friends.
Thank you, Julie, because now we're going to talk about vaginas with Martha Stewart.
Oh, segue.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julie. So Martha Stewart was asked for sex tips and replied, ready? Here is Martha's #1 sex tip. Always take a bath before and after. Who's got time for a bath?
Yeah.
I'm exhausted afterwards, so maybe
shower,
a bath
a baby
afterwards.
wipe.
A
No.
baby wipe, exactly. Let's just keep it 100, okay? And then another person asked her, suggested when another. I'm flustered now. When another person suggested having sex while taking a bath, Stewart answered by saying, "That's good too, and don't forget to brush your teeth." I don't think Martha's having enough sex. If this
How
is
old
her
is she
advice.
now?
72.
Yeah, she's got to hang it
But
up.
she insisted she doesn't use a vibrator. She actually asked, "What's a dildo?"
No,
I should
she
tell
did
her it's
not.
probably something she sells in her home line.
Really, she did not.
She said, "What's a dildo?" That's the quote.
She sells so many products that could be used as
I mean,
one.
she was in prison. She's got to know what a dildo is.
Absolutely.
I'm sure they make one in prison for these chicks. Oh my God, wait, okay, this is funny too. Speaking of dildos, okay? Miley Cyrus tweeted out a picture today. I didn't have time to get the rights for the picture. But you know those dildos that are like a hand like this? Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
giant dildo.
That's a
and
hand?
It's just like, you know, one of those smacker. It's if you want to get fisted, I guess. I don't know.
Oh.
So Miley's on a private plane.
I can cross my legs. I'm getting sore.
Miley's on a private plane on her tour, and she Instagrams or tweets out a picture of the hand inside the sleeve, so it's just the top of the part hanging out, right? Then she takes another picture of it just laying in her lap, and then she has another picture of it actually about to go into her skirt. What is wrong with Miley Cyrus? I think her cherry was popped, and now she wants to bleed it all over the place.
All right, so here's the deal. If you find that tweet, I want it. And I could put it on the camera roll, and if I hit play real quick, it'll look like...
It'll look like she's going in and out, in and out, in and out.
Like
And
one of those old-fashioned...
You didn't hear it, but I
turn
heard
the
it. That
pages.
was the emergency beep. Like, oh my God, this is going to get cray-cray. It's okay. Yeah, so...
I didn't curse.
No.
I've been good.
Okay, so we have the craziness of Miley Cyrus and her newfound sex addiction. And last week on the show, I was showing pictures. If you guys missed it, be sure to watch it in the archive, of her on tour, you know, simulating masturbation and stuff like that. And now Amanda Bynes is back in the news. And she's back in the news because she's now going to college. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. But she's going for fashion. And apparently she also set up a fake Twitter account so she can still bash celebrities and give her opinion. What do you think? I think Miley and Amanda just need to go at it, be lesbian lovers, make a clothing line in Cambodia.
And make dildos for
stay
Martha
there.
Stewart.
And exactly. And and make a little concentration camp for all of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And what should we call that? We'll call that Miley Dome. Because Miley's vagina is now a dome. Because I think everybody's been in it.
Didn't she say the other day, I'm a little gay?
I think she's a
She said
little
something like
everything,
that,
and I
yeah.
think she's on a little bit of everything.
Well, the
right
one,
now.
Sarah,
Jessica Parker?
no, from the talk.
From the talk.
Sarah Michelle.
Oh, Sarah Gilbert.
Gilbert, thank you. She said it's called bisexual, and just say you are. I mean, you can't be just a little gay.
Right. Well, Sarah
And it's
Gilbert should
okay.
come out of the closet too.
She's out.
Oh, she's fully out.
No, not Sarah
No.
Gilbert. That's Little House on the Prairie.
Oh, no,
oh my
not
goodness.
her. No, but I know who
Not
you're talking
her.
about, the one from Roseanne.
Like, oh my God, you just trashed.
Bonnie, Google this.
Sarah,
Sarah Gilbert?
no.
Yeah, she's
She has-
saying yes. Melissa's Little House on the Prairie.
So I just trashed her.
It's okay.
She is not a lesbian. Laura or whatever. What was her name on the show?
Laura.
She is not a lesbian.
Okay.
It's the other one from the top.
Sarah Gilbert, thank you, Julia.
Julie.
Miley's vagina is a dome. Terry, give her your doctor's number. All right, so while we have this glorious
just-
turkey behind us,
They are
dripping
so-
and leaking, let's
Oh,
talk
yeah, look at
about
that.
what you just had done and how we should all get it done.
Do you mean Botox? No.
Yes. Oh, I tell them about my Botox all the time.
That's put off, actually. No, so we could be serious. It's a funny thing, but we could start out seriously.
Absolutely.
So, because it's part of like an awareness thing too. So 32 years ago, I had a total hysterectomy.
Okay.
Through the years, my bladder dropped, which is very normal. I had cancer. In situ, no chemo, no radiation. Thank God.
thank
I'm very
Jesus.
lucky. I'm so lucky. So that's why with DJing and karaoke, I do a lot of pro bono work and work for cancer societies and stuff like that. But I'm very grateful. So my bladder dropped and dropped and dropped, and I've had 2 bladder repairs, and this was the 3rd one. But I not only got a new bladder, it was apparently so bad. I'm going to kill them for writing this in here. That I love you guys though. That it was so weirdly attached to. Doctors screwed it up so poorly that I actually have a new vagina as well. Yeah, it's a bonus. I got a new vagina. I asked for breast implants. He couldn't do it. I said, "Can't you just throw it in there?" And he wouldn't do it.
Do the whole
So
tune-up.
yes, I have a new vagina, a new bladder wall, a new urethra, like.
And you're sitting here talking to me now.
10 days ago, I think,
Yeah,
right? Honey?
it was
10
last
days.
Tuesday.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Last Tuesday. So, yes. So I have a lot. No Martha Stewart.
So do you feel
sex tips for 6 weeks for us, unfortunately.
Okay, but now do you feel like, all right, I got a new vagina, I can't wait to try it out?
Clapping from the audience.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I know if I got a refurbished penis right now, I would be just poking things.
Honestly, I apparently haven't seen them, but I have like over 30 some odd stitches, so I'm not looking forward
no,
to
we
it
don't
right
have to
now.
look at it right
yeah,
now.
no.
No, but
I mean,
like, say
during
in a month and a
commercial.
half and so-
During commercial, I'll show you everything. But
Be sure
anyway.
to follow me on Twitter. I'll be sure to tweet that out.
I'll do a Miley.
That's a selfie.
I'll do the selfies.
Yeah.
No, I'm not looking forward to it yet. Sorry, honey. I'm just not yet. I'm just still sore.
Okay.
But I'm back in the swing of things. So everybody, keep on top of your health care and fight the good fight for cancer. That's all.
Wins. Look at you.
So now I just outed my vagina. Thanks.
You're
My first time. No,
welcome.
it's like my 3rd time on TV, but now I've talked about my vagina.
To 7.2 billion people.
Yeah, imagine.
Isn't that epic?
That's all right.
Anyway, speaking of
Only
selfies
you.
and your vagina selfie, you remember the Oscar selfie that Ellen took?
Yes.
Do you know that they were plugging the heck out of that Samsung Galaxy, right?
Yes.
And it was obvious paid product placement, just like my coffee cup here. Anyway, it was reportedly, well, actually, Ellen was kind of outed because somebody took a picture of her backstage, sending the picture from the Samsung Galaxy to her Apple iPhone, and that's where she tweeted it out from. And all the pictures she was taking on that Samsung, she was using her iPhone to send them out. So,
Oh no, really?
Samsung apparently is upset because it got out that she
wait a
didn't
minute.
really actually use the product.
They donated. She had it on her show. They donated $1 for every retweet.
Oh my God, that was over
yes.
$3 million at this point.
It was on her show. Samsung donated $1 for every retweet.
Wow.
That was 2 days after the Oscar. It aired on her show. And
it
so
wasn't even from
Are they
that
going to be
phone.
like, we want a refund?
Yeah. And the other thing is,
Wow.
they paid $18 million to have that product placement on the Oscars. So they spent $18 million for Ellen to hold this phone and take pictures
And it was big.
mention it. Yeah,
It was huge. The
Samsung
thing was
phone
this big.
is this freaking
It was
big.
big.
My
It was
phone
really
is
big.
this big. Like,
Yeah.
there's a big size difference there.
18 million.
18 million.
More than a Super Bowl
The
commercial.
commercials for 30 seconds, I found out, were $1.8 million for 30 seconds.
Well, it's-
But the viewership was up this year, and it was because of Ellen.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
She did a great job.
I think she did a great job.
She was
I'm
great.
loving having these women hosts.
She was great.
I thought Tina Fey and Amy Poehler were epic for the Golden Globes.
Mm-hmm.
And, Liza Minnelli was not pissed off that she was talking about her looking like a man.
No, and I thought Liza Minnelli looked great.
I thought, okay, I
really
don't.
think-
I
You
think
didn't?
she needed Spanx.
Well,
Oh, wait, do you have that picture? Let's put that one up. Okay, put full screen to this. You can see her saggy bust and her muffin top in that picture. And she looks like she's wearing nothing but a shrug.
I know, pajamas or something. But
And her
she's
orthopedic
earned
shoes.
it, please.
Orthopedic shoes. They should just wheel her in at this point.
Well, it,
I mean, did you see when she tried
It's-
grabbing
no, I
the
only-
phone from Ellen? Ellen's like, wow, your arm is shaking. No,
I only
duh,
saw
she's
her,
on more medication.
I only saw her sitting. I didn't see the cellulite outfit there. I didn't. But I just think like she earned it. She could dress however the heck she wants to at this stage.
But,
I mean,
but
really?
what stylist said to her, oh, let's put a blue strip right in the front of your hair. It'll match your pajamas.
My hairstylist tries to do it all the time. Let's
Oh.
make you red. Let's make you purple. Let's make you blue. And I know this board's going to light up any second from him because you know him. But no, I didn't see the full shot photo. That's kind of bad.
All right, you know what? While we're at it, I was going to take a commercial. Should we take a commercial and then come back? All right, my producer says whatever I want. So I want to keep going.
Okay.
We're going to go right into the Oscars. Excuse me. So we're going to put some photos up, and we're just going to have at it.
Okay.
So this Oscar winner, she won, Lupita Nyong'o. She's wearing this beautiful, in my opinion, blue chiffon dress, and you can't really see it in the pictures here, but it had little sparkles and glitters.
I saw it. It was gorgeous.
I think this is absolutely
She was so graceful.
spot on.
She was so graceful.
Yes, she was. I
She
agree.
really was.
Now, one of my favorites in the entire world, Miss Julia Roberts. I just love her to pieces. But I thought this was more of going to like the Vanity Fair dinner for the Oscars than going to the Oscars.
Yeah, it does. It kind of does look like a curtain. And I don't like that little poofy thing in the...
Yeah,
I mean,
and
who
then
am I to judge? That gown
everybody-
was probably 15 grand. But, and you know, versus
the-
my lucky jacket.
But I mean, I liked the concept of it. I liked the dress. That's more of like the Golden Globes for me.
It looked old for her.
It does look a little
Right?
old for her, yeah.
It looked a little dated.
And I like seeing her in those. Remember when she
I mean,
won
clearly
the
we're the
Oscar?
fashion police. I mean, really. But it does. It looks dated.
Yeah. It just. I think it's the wrong event for it. And for Pretty Woman, I thought she could have done a little bit better on that one. But who knows?
Yeah.
All right, now next up, Amy Adams, who I absolutely loved in this dress. I thought it was simple, elegant, but what I wish she would have had was like blue. What are those blue stones?
Like a rhinestone or a sapphires?
Sapphires.
Yeah.
Sapphire choker with
Yeah.
diamonds
Yes.
and a bangle to match
Yes.
and the chandelier earring.
Yes.
And I think it needed more bling.
Yeah, she has nothing on her neck.
I think she had like a thin choker. You can't really tell in this picture. I'm not positive though for sure. And she was asked on the red carpet why she did her hair up, because she was supposedly supposed to wear it like all to the side.
Yeah.
But with the rain, the potential for rain, she put it up. But I just think she needed a few more accessories. Otherwise, I thought the dress was a great fit.
Because she didn't have like 10 people holding an umbrella to get her in the building?
Absolutely.
I mean, seriously?
I know.
She was worried about rain?
Yeah.
Wow.
And they had a tent up and everything. She would have been fine. Anyway.
Humidity.
Yeah. Cate. Let's go Cate. Cate Blanchett, Oscar winner. This was a huge trend on the red carpet this year, the nude color dress. I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of bland. It's beautifully constructed and the whole bit, but I'm not in love with this look. What do you think?
No, I don't like it.
I think she looks washed out. I would have loved to see her in a jewel tone, because she's very fair skinned. She's almost like, I think she's probably a redhead.
Like
at heart.
that ivory white skin, yeah.
Yeah, it's like porcelain-y.
Yeah, she needed some color.
She needed color, I think. But her speech, I loved her speech. I thought that was really genuine and authentic, so I was really happy that she won that. And I knew she was going to win. But poor Meryl is turning into the Susan Lucci of the Oscars. Nominated 18 times.
I know.
And look, if you notice, she's got a front row seat every show.
I know.
She's the first seat in A1.
And she really
Oscar seat for Meryl Streep.
She is so classy.
I love her.
So
I love her.
Did you see they had rehearsals, and apparently they put pieces of paper with the star's name, and when Ellen DeGeneres was rehearsing, she would just look at the seat and say, "Oh, hello, Meryl," because there would be a sign there that said her name, and that's where you said, and it's true. She sits there every year. Someone else sits here, there, wherever. They rotate them.
Yeah.
The older they get.
Her husband looked peeved though by the whole pizza scene. Did you see? Remember when Ellen got the pizza or whatever?
Yes.
He looked pissed off. I'm like, dude, go home. Like, you're a grouchy old man. You're at the Oscars in the front row. You know you're going to be on television for millions of people to see.
It was funny, and I don't think that was anything planned. I really don't.
I don't either.
I don't believe that was
And
planned.
she
I think
had
it was
the
just something
pizza
funny. It was
guy-
like maybe she knew she was going to do it, but
Oh,
I
yeah,
think it
I'm
was
sure
for
she
a
had-
moment on the
yes.
show.
And she had the pizza guy on the Ellen
I
show
saw
the
it,
next day.
I saw it.
And he was just, could you imagine being that pizza guy?
He said he has had nonstop business since.
Oh, I bet.
He said his phone is ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
Imagine.
She made him a millionaire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, next up, another Cate, one of my favorite Cates, Cate Hudson. And I loved this. I thought this is what the Oscars is all about.
It's classic.
Absolutely.
I just wish I could wear it.
Oh, me too. I would wear it to karaoke. Are you kidding me?
I
would walk into
depressed.
Nuts and Bolts like,
What are they, like size 00?
She's
Seriously?
definitely a sample size. She's probably a
there's
02.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, she looks
Absolutely
stunning.
beautiful, yeah.
Absolutely stunning. Speaking of this, when Cate was up presenting, they did a pan out to Goldie Hawn, and it was just nice because Goldie Hawn was sitting there like, just so happy to see her daughter up there. And you would think after all the plastic surgery that poor Goldie Hawn has gone through, it would look like she's smiling, but everything's so tight, she has a constant frown.
Did you see? Do you have a picture of her dress? No?
Of Goldie Hawn's dress? No.
She had these beads that hung on her shoulder, and I
Yes.
was thinking, oh my God, the beads are matching her jowls. That's all I kept thinking. And I love her. I love Goldie Hawn. I really do. I love her. But that's all I kept thinking. I know, I'm so rude. Who am I to talk, right? Who am I to talk?
Charlize Theron's up next, my favorite Dior model. I thought...
That's my favorite.
I love the bottom.
It was my
I
favorite.
wish the top didn't have like that swan-like look to it. I just didn't like the points at the top.
See, I
Other
loved
than
it.
that, I loved this dress.
That's like something I would want to wear.
Oh.
Love it.
That's like, we
Love
should
it.
do a Halloween party, and you could be Elvira and wear that dress. Get you a black wig.
Maybe if I tweet her, she'll give it to me for free.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Let's tweet her. Let's tweet her. Charlize, I know you're never going to wear that dress
Right.
again.
I know you won't wear it again. Could I please have it?
Yeah.
Can she pull an Oprah?
Oh, my God, that would be... Oh.
Like PJ was saying,
We're
you
gonna
get
have
a
an
car and
update.
you get a car.
You
I get a
get-
dress and I get a dress.
Shoot, I'll get the shoes. I'll take the shoes. Sandra Bullock, one of my favorites, too. I knew she wasn't going to win. I was glad Gravity won so many awards, though, because it really was a good film. A lot of people were giving her schlack because her dress was a little wrinkled at her, waist from sitting in the car by the time she got there. I don't care. I thought she looked amazing, and I loved the flow of this dress. What did you think? You didn't like it.
I'm afraid to comment for the ride home. Because before I got engaged to Maria, we had a rule that if we could have one pass, who would I be with?
And it's her?
And it's Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
So I'm afraid.
So she can't do anything wrong.
I'm going to say she looked all right.
She looked all right. Okay.
She was all right.
We talked about him before. Jared Leto's up next. I like this. A lot of people thought
I thought it looked
otherwise.
great.
I liked it. I liked it. It's like that 70s throwback.
You know, Matt, after what he said about his mom and his speech,
yeah.
he could have worn a garbage bag and he'd look good. Seriously.
Yeah, I agree.
His speech just, it didn't matter what he was wearing at that
Yeah.
point. Like, I didn't even notice what he wore. I only heard what he said. The whole
I agree.
night. Yeah.
That was really great.
Yeah. But he looks great.
And then we already talked about Liza. And the hot mess that
With a Z.
Eliza with a Z and the
Poor
hot mess that
Liza.
she is.
Liza.
Trivia. All right, we're jumping to the chat real quick. Trivia. Charlize's mom killed her father to stop physical abuse in the house. Did you know that? This is why I love the chat box.
Really? I didn't hear that. You sure we're not tied into Dr. Phil here somehow?
Yeah, no, definitely not here. The only advice I'm giving is how to mix your cocktail.
It sounds like it would be a Dr. Phil show. I didn't hear anything about that.
I never heard
Oh,
that.
speaking of Dr. Phil, Maria and I had a rule. We're going to write a letter and fake that we're fighting and I'm abusive. She goes, honey, you could even smack me. We just want a trip to Origins. We just want him to send us away for a year. So we decided we're going to pretend that we beat each other up or something, and hopefully he'll send us somewhere.
That would be awesome.
Free vacay.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Why don't you do that and get on like Maury or Montel? Because they'll give you $500 to show up, plus they'll fly you out and put you in a hotel.
I was on People's Court. I won.
Did you really? You were
I
on People's
won,
Court?
yes, and I won.
Well, that's good.
And she's my other crush, Marilyn Milian. I love her.
Oh, I love her too.
Love her.
I love her too. Okay, so we agreed to disagree on Liza.
Yeah.
This one, I want to know what you think. Miss Sally Hawkins, who was also nominated. I swear to God, remember Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Does that not
You're
look
right.
like the
You're right.
Beetlejuice dress?
You're right. Don't say it 3 times.
Oh, no.
We're be in trouble. But yes, you're right.
It's
Yeah,
terrible.
no, that's hideous.
And it looks like it's so big.
I wouldn't even take that one for free.
No. I would, because you know what I would do with it? It would be my dining room tablecloth.
Yeah. It's true.
Or
That's
a
true.
curtain. Or, I don't know. It's no. It's just too heavy. No.
It just doesn't even look right on
Yeah.
her.
Now, this one,
I didn't notice that one. I didn't.
Well, I didn't
Surprised.
really care about her much anyway, but I
That's
saw this
probably why we
picture and
didn't
I'm
see
like,
it.
what? Who is this and
Yeah.
why? But now, Angelina Jolie, she was definitely more conservative this year. And again, with this nude trend that was going on, I feel like it dates her. It looks like something Judi Dench should wear, not Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, it wasn't
I
very.
feel like-
I don't think it's flattering. Let me
No.
put it that way.
I mean, we've all
It's
seen
not
her
flattering.
body, so
Yeah.
we know what's underneath
Right,
it.
right.
But I feel like she should have wore a dress similar to Charlize Theron's dress, that black one, that was more
Yes.
form-fitted and
Yes.
seductive and
Right,
sensual, but not over.
Yeah.
You know, I think she would have rocked that as well. So.
Yeah, she looks like she has 18 kids, and
Yeah.
she
And
does.
she's like, Grandma Jane, and
Yeah.
she's just dragging her Cambodians all over the place.
That's just wrong.
It is what it is. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we're going to come back for a little bit more with Terri. Guys, you're watching In or Out, pun intended, here on InRavio.com. We'll be right back.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural,
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
InRavio.com.
Hey Beatle fans, I'm Glenn Calderon.
And I'm Lucy Diamond.
Join us every Tuesday night from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time for Beatles Across the Universe.
On InRavio.com.
Broadcasting to the world.
Catch us.
Girls, 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 all have something to say. Some say their emotions get in the way. Some like them big, some like them skinny. Oh, girls, please come this way. We must unite, this is the place. You don't have to show your face. Girls, I'll be a lady of today. So say what you
I love my music. Okay, look, I am in Miley's crotch again this week.
Oh, it's that side.
And I'm doing what she's doing with her new toy.
She found it.
Yes, and it's going in Miley. So she is going to be my out haul of the week this week because she is over-sexualizing her existence with explicit content. And there is no need for any of us to know what's in her top drawer, which is a fist going into her vagina.
That's really a shame.
It really is.
That's a shame.
And she's an idol for people. Can we believe this?
You know, I thought it was just a thing. I thought it was just a quick
Yeah,
thing.
I thought it was going to be a phase,
Right.
the whole twerking
Right,
thing.
yeah,
but
yeah.
you know what? Robin Thicke and his wife are separating. I don't know if she had anything to do with it. I think his wanker is just strolling around. But yeah, so congratulations, Miley. You are this week's out haul of the week.
Yay.
Continue being a fool, and you're in the running for out haul of the year. All right, so Terri, thank you so much for being on this week.
Thank you so much.
And guys, be sure to tune in next week as Tracy Braxton will be on the show live. So be sure to tune in. Be sure to tweet me your questions. Tweet me at #OnlyMattMartin using hashtag pun intended. And I will be sure to ask your questions for Tracy right there. I'll take a screenshot and I'll put your tweet up. So be sure to tweet me using hashtag pun intended. Also, you can email me. It's talkshow@onlymattmartin.com. So feel free to send me an email. Like I said, if you have a show idea, you don't like my outfit, you want to be on the show, let me know. Email
see
me.
Terri
There
again.
it is. You want to see Terri again?
Sure.
email us. Also, be sure to like InRavio.com on Facebook and follow them on Twitter. Guys, thank you so much for watching today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Terry, thank
Clocks
you
go
so
back.
much. Oh,
Thank
the clocks
you.
go back.
Tomorrow night.
So do we lose an hour or do we get an hour?
We lose.
We
Spring ahead. I know.
I'm so tired.
I know, but it's supposed to be in the 40s.
Oh,
Good news. Good
woo.
news. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Summer.
It's coming. It's coming. Pun intended. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. I will see you next week here live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks to my chatters for chatting away in the chat box. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good weekend.
Stop.